Yo guys, what is up? It's your boy ProGamesPlayer and welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to be doing a tactics video on the bumper car. I did a vote on this and I think it was pretty close. The bumper car and the shadow were the two options that got the most votes, and I would say they were pretty close, but the bumper in the end won, and that's why we're doing a tactics video on this car. So this is the first epic car when you look at the menu, the car selection menu. And it is actually a car that doesn't really have a special ability, but rather it has special stats, which include the ability to, not really the ability, but it pretty much moves unlike any other car. It's agile, it's really small, but it can also be pushed around really easily, and it also doesn't have a lot of damage. But this car does have the special thing, which allows it to pretty much have a very small shield radius and an overall small hitbox, so it is actually really tough to hit this car in certain occasions. But not only that, this car is also really agile, as in, I don't think there is a car that is as agile as this. Yes, there is the Lean, but the Lean isn't really the best car, but I would still say it is up there, and the bumper car is definitely an epic car for a reason. The handling alone is just a very good way to demonstrate how this car is special, and it's a really great car. Like, because of its small hitbox, it's a pretty good top speed, and also the handling. This is a very great car to use. It's actually one of the better cars to counter a lot of other vehicles in the game. So my strategy for this is to play absolutely offensive. There is no reason why you should play defensively, because this car is just so good. And playing defensively just doesn't make sense. It's such a good car. It has a lot of potential. Don't play defensively with this. Just go offensively with this car, and you will pretty much reach success. However, keep in mind that this car doesn't have a lot of health, so you may have to retreat in a few scenarios, but surely you won't be able to... Sure, you will be able to escape, because this car has the ability to escape so easily, and there's just no reason why you shouldn't go and attack people with this car. It's just a very great car. Now, obviously, because it's such a small car, you can dodge a lot of things like cannons because of how small it is. You can also do things like dodge spikes if you can. There are a lot of things you can do with this car. But obviously, keep in mind it doesn't have a lot of health. I already mentioned this, but I just want to mention it again because you may think that you can just do anything with this car, but there's a weakness. But this is still a very great car. Like, I still can't say that this is a bad car. Just keep in mind that low health does mean that you will have to be careful if you get low enough. So you do have to keep that into consideration. But if you have enough health, or your opponents aren't don't have more health than you, you can obviously attack and still get a good use out of this car. And that's pretty much about it for the tactics. So now we're just gonna go and we're gonna continue this game. We're gonna see what we can do. Right now we have a very good game. As you can see, we have managed to survive. We don't have a lot of health, but that is no problem to us because we can obviously heal up again. But this car, it's so small, and I can obviously do a lot of damage to opponents. But obviously at this point I am a bit too low for my comfort. But you can obviously still play. If you have like half health, you can still play. There's no bad thing in just playing. But when your health is like this, like below one, or maybe just 1 bar or below 1 bar, that's when you should consider looking for a power up for healing up. But as you can see, we got taken out, and that's pretty much it. And that's it for today's video, guys. Make sure to comment, rate, and subscribe. Don't forget to watch my other videos, and I'll see you later. Peace.